Okay. Right. Let's have a second go at this, shall we? So what I'm doing, see this? These guys here? They're delivering beer, and I'm part of their convoy, so there's me. And if I go to the map, we can see that they're up here, and I'm here. So yeah, let's go ahead and get back on the road. A bit of a family emergency. The hob was getting really hot, and it's burnt some vegetables which were boiling away. So let's just disconnect the handbrake there. And tomorrow my training begins. Tomorrow I'm behind the wheels of a rigid-bodied vehicle. And yeah, I'm going to be driving around in the lorry. And it should be very interesting. Yes, quite. So let's get up to speed. And as you can see here, it's taking its time to get up to speed. I don't think this is much of an uphill, really. But the engine in this is struggling with all of that glass, or maybe it's in tins. Have you ever been to Poundland? There's this drink there called Hypermalt. And it's all the ingredients of beer with none of the alcohol. And I've had it before, and it's interesting. I can't say it's something I drink more than very occasionally. Foot on the brake. But I look at all these non-alcoholic beers, and I've... Oh, okay. Just a fighter jet has come off of the lorry. That's not something you see every day. Yeah, that was a bit weird. But yeah, these non-alcoholic beers, thanks to my friends, I've been introduced to them now. And they smell a bit like a fart. And I realised what it was. Because I thought, okay, how do I make a low alcohol or non-alcoholic beer?
Please mind the speed limit.
We have a talking sat nav now. What you do is the same cereal, same hops and yeast as you'd use with the normal beer, but you cook it. You cook it at a much higher temperature than you would normal beer, in order to kill the yeast and stop the fermentation. And I suppose that's why whenever I've opened up one of those lower alcohol beers, it smells a bit like a fart, because yeah, it's cereals what have been overcooked.
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
Oh, well, I saw 70, so, I was doing 50. Anyway, let's get up to 70 again. They really want you to enjoy Poland, so they ask that you go slower, so you just get to appreciate the beautiful potato fields and brutalist Soviet architecture more as you go for Roklozozoza. Yeah. So yeah, that was my experience with non-alcoholic beer. Now the thing is, I used to drink a low alcohol beer called Skol, and I think it was by the Carlsberg Company, and it was 0.5%, and it was,
Keep left.
I think, a
Then
decent tasting lager, despite being 0.5%. It was just like, it was brewed the proper way,
Turn
and
left.
I don't seem to recollect it smelling like a fart when you opened it up, which is more than can be said for, say, something like Adnams Ghost Ship or Jupiler 0%. And it's strange. I suppose it's a sign of the times, but anyway, I'm transporting a whole container of non-alcoholic beer from Poland to Estonia. And the reason I've accepted this contract is because there's 2 others in this convoy. So if we... Peroni Liberi, yep, there's plenty... Beck's Blue, I think, is the other one as well. but there's nothing wrong with low alcohol beers, and in fact, they're harder to do than a thing. Hello, Alphabet Cap. Welcome to multiplayer Euro Trucking. I am in a convoy, not that you can see the other convoy members,
Go straight
because they're in another country, but we're all doing the same job, and eventually I'll complete this job, and I might hop around and find another server, but I can even if I can hold down X to talk, which in the game is called use the CB radio. And just before then, I was in a previous convoy group, and the chap was told me he was a trucker 25 years ago, and he unfortunately suffered a heart attack, and so I had to give it up. But then he paid $6,000 for a friend to make him a simulator rig, so that he could play it, and he says it's as close to the real thing as he can get. And he loves it. He was telling me he would even get up at, for jobs at 2 or 4 in the morning because he loves it. And I think it's one of those jobs that if you don't like driving, you're not going to enjoy being a lorry driver. But okay, it's 80 now. But I do like driving, and so as you can see here by watching the stream, it's a hobby of mine. I enjoyed the simulation of driving, and I'll tell you what, it's a lot cheaper than going on the road. Headlight usage offence, okay. There we go, now my headlights are on. Didn't notice, I mean, that's still pretty much the sun's in the sky, so why do I need my headlights on? Yeah, so tomorrow is the first day where I'll be doing so I've had one assessment where I was driving a lorry for 2 hours, and tomorrow starts the first day of my training, and it starts at 13:30 hours, so yeah, I've got plenty of time to get there, which is good, and be looking forward to that. And then nothing will be happening for 2 weeks. And then I'm getting a whole bunch of training in August, so yeah, and then after then I will be a licensed Category C driver, which means I can drive rigid-bodied vehicles up to 32 tons. I don't think, if I'm right, so of course, some lorry anorak can say, oh, actually, rigid-bodied vehicles can take up to 40 tons. Or they can do 32.75 tons, because, of course, on the Category C, yes, you've got your lorry, but you can carry a 750 kilogram trailer, which it actually does happen sometimes. So there's no changes in speed, yet that guy inside he was going to hit on his brakes and then come out. Great. That's beautiful. Thank you for making me hit the brakes, and now I have to build up steam again. Really appreciate that, Polish driver. So let's get in there. What I'm going to try and do is, once I've done this job, I might look for another one, because these people aren't saying much. I'll see if I can find another convoy, and of course you'll get to see the list, so if you've got Euro Truck Simulator, you can join me on the convoy. I know some of my friends play Euro Truck Simulator, and might even do a convoy with them at some point. And yeah, I'm going to see if I can hit that bastard in his rear bumper and crush his vehicle and kill him in a slow, agonising death as I drag his corpse across concrete for 10 miles. Sorry. What I mean to say is, join a convoy and drive with other lorries and say, look, these lorries aren't NPCs, they're real human players, as far as we know. They might be driven by a bot AI. I don't know, I'm sure someone is doing articles like, we programmed a bot to drive lorries in Euro Truck Simulator, so why can't we have
unmanned lorries in real life, because, you know, real life is just like Euro Truck Simulator, right? It's just the same sort of traffic. You know what? It is a reasonable facsimile of traffic. If it wasn't, I'd be like, oh, well, you know, I enjoy the game, but this glaring bit's really, like, different from reality, and I don't like that. No, it is pretty good. I've got to admit. If it wasn't, I wouldn't be enjoying it. And I don't think all these other people would be enjoying it either. And fair play to SCS Software. This game has been out for 9 years now.
Please mind the speed limit.
They've done constant updates to it, constantly modernising the engine so it still looks pretty good. And yeah, now we've got a multiplayer. Officially, I mean, for years you can with Truckers MP, but now there's an officially supported one, and what that means is, like, all the AI, okay.
Go straight on.
Pay attention to the speed limits, it's there for a reason. So yeah, what this means is that all the traffic which you're seeing here, if the other players were in my vicinity, they'd see exactly the same traffic. So all the weather is synchronized, all the traffic is synchronized, we're all getting the same playing experience. The only thing which might be slightly different is if I go in one of my garages to choose a trailer, they might not see that, because, like, say I've got a garage in London and they've got a garage in London, and, well, we can't both own the same garage, but in the map it's just...
Caution. Please mind the speed
Oh,
limit.
okay, yeah, let's bring the speed limit down. This convoy does say obey road laws, so I imagine, like, speeding is one of those laws that you should obey. So what you're saying there, it's like the Spielberg film Duel, with the deadly truck chasing Janice Weaver. Yeah, I watched that. It's Jaws, but with a lorry instead of a shark. And at the end of it, I wanted the protagonist to be run over because he was such a bitch about it. It's like, you know what? I'm not saying I like the truck driver, and the motives of being an arsehole doesn't really... It just, to me, it sounds like... It sounds like Steven Spielberg's paranoia about truck drivers, and he just creates this completely unrealistic villain. So I watched Duel, and I thought it was a pretty shit movie. And the conclusion was just, in the end, I stopped watching it. I was just playing with my phone, and then, like, I see the lorry going off the cliff, and I was like, oh, is that it then? Oh yeah, there's the explosion. All right, okay, great. Well done, that man. I'm sure he'll go on to make great films, which everybody will love. Yeah. I've got to admit, I'm not impressed with Steven Spielberg's films. I mean, like, Back to the Future, that's Robert Zemeckis and Steven Spielberg. That's pretty good, but I think there we're seeing more Robert Zemeckis than we are Spielberg. And hey, am I right in thinking that eventually they're going to do an update to the game and say this road you're on now, this single lane, single carriageway might be upgraded to a dual lane, single carriageway, or maybe even a double lane, dual carriageway? How about that? Just for reference, I'm on the single carriageway. So there's 2 lanes, and they're going in different direction, but it's one bit of road. That's a single carriageway. A dual carriageway, it's irrespective of the lanes, it's 2 separate roads, often run in parallel, but they're not obligated to do so. It's just often, like, if you're doing road planning, it's like, well, you've got a road going north, so just have another road next to it going south. And, yeah, let's get ready.
Turn left.
Let's get ready to do it. Oh, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Temple of Doom I liked. Raiders of the Lost Ark and the other Indiana Jones films, not so much. Funnily enough, as a kid, I was struggling to get my left and right together. And I always remember in the Temple of Doom where there's the mine chase scene and the little kid saying to Indiana Jones, No, indeed, the left one, and they go down the right passageway
straight on.
instead. And that's how I used to remind myself of left versus right. It's strange. It's like, imagine like a time where knowing your left from your right wasn't an important everyday occurrence. Because, I mean, other people put the shoes on for you. You waited on hand and foot. Literally. Yeah. Childhood. So yeah, Temple of Doom helped me tell my left from right. And I've told people this story before, and they look bemused, like. But it's a good example of a dramatic demonstration of like a time when you should have gone left, but you went right instead. Oh, I see. So you go 80 for like what, like 3 meters, and then it's like, actually no, I've changed my mind. Now it's 70. Why do that? Why have that at all? I tell you what, though, I really like this new realistic lighting system the game's got. It does make nighttime driving a bit darker, but overall it feels a lot like, especially the way the lights and the retro reflectors and signs look, a lot more realistic. I used to do a lot of nighttime driving. I actually, for pleasure, like if I was awake at 3 in the morning, I'd go out for a drive, and sometimes I'd just park up somewhere quiet like a country road and watch the sunrise. I used to enjoy doing that. The other nice thing about when you're driving at 3 in the morning, nobody else is on the road. So I was on like a busy main road, nobody else, and I could see nobody for miles. So I went in second gear, lifted my foot off the clutch, not on the accelerator. I must have been doing about 10-15 miles an hour, just in idle, and I was like, this is so nice. I was just crawling along going like, this road is 50 miles an hour, but I'm doing 10 or 15. And it's not going to bother anybody. Because in the UK, there are no minimum speed limits. I mean, if you tried to do that during the daytime with other people using the road, they'd get annoyed and overtake you. But at 3 in the morning, you're the king of the road. You don't have to share it with anybody else. It's brilliant. It's great. So, but otherwise, I do take a bit of skeptical view of his films. E.T., was that a bad film or not? I think E.T. was pretty good, all in all. Yeah, so it's let's deliver this this load. How long have we got to do for this load? Let's have a look. Let's bring it up. Please stop to access the screen. Of course, you can't pause this game. Oh yeah. I'm just going to talk to the people in the convoy. Hey, hello. Hey guys. I didn't notice the chat. So, yeah, delivering non-alcoholic beer to, Estonia? I'll see you guys in a few hours. 600 kilometers to go. So there's the CB radio. And, I think
Go
what...
straight on.
Y is like quick chat, so do a Y? Oh, I don't know. I know if I hold down X it brings up the CB radio, but they're doing like text chat and I'm not going to do that, so maybe it's M? No, let's not bother playing with any of those bits, but I'm going to have the heads up display, and I'm going to slow down because welcome to Poland, where we got loads of roadworks. Great.
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
Bastard. So yeah, there we go. There was the roadworks. But let's see. Hopefully, I'll get this load delivered before the host of the thing disconnects. And Mr. Frecklenose is following. Let me go first. I'm following. There we go. Right. So, see, there's sort of like chat occasionally pop up. Also, Y brings up chat. No, that... Was that Y? I'm not looking at the keyboard. QWERTY. Stop the truck to type or use Q for quick reply. Oh, okay. Reactions, directions, convoy. I'm following. Wait for me, please. Check behind. I'll find the job. I'm following. There we go. 2. Hey, there we are. See? Because maybe that will translate it into their local languages. I think in this server it does say English. It does say English, but I think these guys are mostly Polish. And anyway, 50 miles an hour.
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
And yes, I have got my main beams on, so I am being a bastard at the moment, but just got to be mindful of other road users. And for some reason, my trailer's flashing. No, that's not police. If it was police, they'd be blue flashing lights. So that must be my trailer. Anyway, let's enjoy this 50 mile an hour bit. And here we are. Let's stop at the service. Okay.
Right.
Alright, I'm gonna pull over into the service station. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's right. I'll have a look on the map and see where you are, Mr. Frecklenose. So this one here. And actually my character could do with the rest. So we'll go here. Like so. And is that hemp? Yeah, it's an interesting plan, isn't it? It's probably not hemp. Stop the engine. Enter. You went to grab a coffee. There, I've grabbed a coffee. So now if I have a look at the map, and let's see. Jasper Corman, Iship, Frecklenose. My confusion, you're on doing a different convoy to me, Mr. Frecklenose. Mr. Frecklenose. Not sure. Not sure is a base name. Okay, hopefully. Oh, that's a relief. Imagine my shock if I hit that roof. I can't fight it. Swear. Oh no, the Dutch are scum. I hate the Dutch. Why do Dutch have to be on the internet? Hey, you want to buy some cheese? You want to buy a tulip? You want some pornography, maybe? Go to Turkey. That is where we're heading. Let's see. Reactions. No problem. Sure. Sorry. Oops. No. Let's do another one. Directions. Convoy. Social.
Group photo merch stop, be right back. Reactions, directions, social service, compliments. Yeah, let's go for compliments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thanks, good job, good job. Nice try, nice paint job. Thanks. Let's go with thanks.
Keep left.
So thanks for the convoy invitation, but I've got a consignment of beer that needs delivering, and it's got to get delivered. So unfortunately, even though the others have completed their convoy job, we won't see any convoys here. That's okay. We'll get going. We'll get going.
Go straight on.
And hey, look! Instead of sleeping now, we're going to use some stimulants to keep awake instead. Because of course, you can't just pause the game for 8 hours if other people are driving. So, yeah. It's like, oh, user not sure has gone to sleep. And it's like, yeah, but I'm driving. You must sleep now. But I'm driving. I'm actually, like, on the motorway. You're going to sleep now. Oh, no. Oh, imagine, though.
Keep left.
I tell you what, though. There's probably going to come a time in lorry driving where, much like a pilot, you'll be supervising the dials. But there will be people falling asleep at the wheel. AI will be driving for you, and they're probably going to have like cameras inside the cab saying, "Oh, look, you weren't paying attention. You just let the AI drive." And it'd be like, "Yeah, it's a common problem amongst lorry drivers. They just let the computer do the driving for them, and they fall asleep, and we're just paying them to sleep at the wheel." And then people are going to say, "Well, then we don't need lorry drivers anymore because they're all asleep at the wheel." So, unmanned lorries could become a reality in my lifetime. But hey-ho. As long as I get enough money to say I've recouped my losses from the training and made a bit extra, then nothing ventured, nothing gained, I believe is the answer to that. Yeah. So I'm basically saying, as long as I can make £2,000 from lorry driving, then I've not lost anything from doing it. And hey, now I've got a skill, I can drive lorries. So yeah. Anyway, do that. And it's given me a newfound appreciation of the road, because you have to be a bit more conscientious as a lorry driver than you do a normal road user, because what you're doing is a lot more dangerous, so you need to take greater care. Ik ben verkeerd. Yeah, I need to find an English server. But I can do 90 here, so that's... Oh. Wow, there's no speed limits. Cool, okay. Well, I'm still obeying the speed limit. So let's just go ahead and do this. And there we are, 90 kilometers an hour, which is the maximum speed limit for lorries anywhere in Europe or anywhere under the TIR treaty. Well, I'm sure lorry drivers have done more than 56 miles an hour before. I mean, for a fact, it used to be that old lorry drivers, back in the day...
Please mind the speed limit.
Now I have to go... Yeah, lorry drivers back in the UK, back before speed limiters were fitted. Great, so speed limit's gone down, now the speed limit's going up. And there's like... Okay, that's nice.
Keep left.
Keep left. So that means not go right, so carry straight on. Ah, okay.
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
Yep. And I'm turning off now. That is a complicated interchange.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Exit left? Don't you confuse me like that. Right, so turn this on. The main beams. And
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
yeah, it's 90.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Okay, so at the end there's a sort of...
Exit right.
Wow. Okay, that is interesting junction. Then you merge in here. Alright,
Go
and now
straight on.
I sort of veer to the right and then merge and
Caution.
turn.
Please mind the speed limit.
Yeah. I'm obeying the laws. Sort of, mostly. There we go. So now it's 50 again. And yeah, so just so those guys are doing a convoy, and they're in Scandinavian countries, and here I am all by my lonesome. But hey, I think this is a pretty good concept. Like, I'm in another country on the same server as these guys. Now, it's initially limited to 8 simultaneous users, but they're planning to add more features to this multiplayer to make it more people. So, be very interesting to see what they mean by more. Do they mean like 16, 32, or do they mean like 256 lorry drivers all on the same map? Because if you had a few hundred lorry drivers all on the same, that'd be a bit difficult. But I tell you what, a group of 8 is actually pretty good. If you and a bunch of mates
Turn right.
all want to like play together and say, oh yeah, let's go from like London to Lourdes in the south of France, and, or you know, on the beer run or whatever. This could be pretty fun. I mean, I'm enjoying it right now, even though there's nobody in my convoy, because the other 2 people in the convoy have done their job. So, we got 372 kilometers to go. You know what?
Keep right.
If I speed, it won't get me there any faster, and I'll probably crash. So I'm not going to speed. But at the same time, if I'm going for like a stretch of road and it's 80, but then it's 50, then it's 80 again, I'm not going to bother slowing down. I don't see the point. I'm doing 80 now, and I think 80 is a fine speed. Like, for example, now it's saying 50, but this road is fine.
Go straight on.
And you know what? I'm just...
Please mind the speed limit.
No. I'm carrying on 80. If you don't want me to do 80, then make the road more interesting. Like, this lorry, for example, is going to slow me down, so...
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
There we go, I had to slow down. Carrying on. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, and he's flashing, telling me I shouldn't have my main beams on, and dazzling other road users, but if he didn't want to be dazzled by me,
Keep
then
left.
why was he driving on the other side of the road? Huh? Yeah. Answer that one, atheists.
Keep right.
And it's saying I can do 90 here. But normally these are 40, these ramps. Hey ho, what you gonna do? Cloverleaf interchange. Let's put it up to 100. As I can do that. And hey, maybe by the end of the road I'll actually reach that speed. Yep, here we go.
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
Yeah. You know what? 85 is fine. Just gonna carry on at 85. This is a good speed to do.
Please mind the speed limit.
Yep, I certainly am. I've got to slow down because of that lorry. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, there we go.
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
Yep, you're going to be hearing a lot of that. Microphone's picking up a lot of noise. So I hope we're all enjoying some Euro Truck Simulator.
Keep
I'm
left.
gonna no, chat, remind me, is there any it's Tuesday today, right? Yeah? Oh,
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
is anybody doing any streaming? Oh, speeding offence, yeah, okay. Just put it on my tab. I only got $175 million dollars. Yeah, I've only got $175 million dollars, so that's fine by me. 30. Yeah, no thanks, mate. I think I'll carry on doing 80. Look, this is a 50-mile-an-hour road. You can put whatever speed limit you like on it. I'm doing 50. Oh, no, it does say it's a 50-mile-an-hour road. There we go. So, yep, just keep on trucking, and 267 kilometers to go. It's not bad, is it? Delivering a load of non-alcoholic beer to the Estonians. I'm sure they'll appreciate such a precious cargo. I'm sure they're all gasping
Take the second exit.
in Texarkana. Ski.
Exit now.
So yeah, is anybody streaming tonight? I'll just check. I know Hemi streamed last night with Chris. Oh yeah, that was a what do you call it? A restream from, I think it was Sunday evening. They're doing their stream though. I don't like this idea of Sunday streaming. I think it's wrong. I don't approve Sunday streaming. And hello to Abos Ambanjurix with the what? Is that Turkish? I haven't got my glasses on. I can't read that. Albos
Go straight on.
Sorry, your name, I can't pronounce it. Welcome to Multiplayer Trucking, where I am the only one in my convoy because I was the last to join it, delivering a load of non-alcoholic beer from Pooland to Estonia.
Go straight on.
Oh, and yep. So there's a convoy over in another part of Europe, and somebody unfortunately took the wrong ferry. So never mind. And I think what I'll do after this server is I'll just have a look and see if there's other ones, because Yeah, they've done some new updates. It's not just multiplayer as a feature now. They've included user interface changes. Quite like them, I've got to admit. Oh yeah, I've got my main beams on. I thought I'd turn them off. User interface updates. The quick travel mechanism's changed. It costs money to travel from one place to another now, which I suppose makes sense, because after all, it takes fuel and time to get from one place to another. Because it used to be like, if you wanted to make money early in the game, the best way to do it is not to drive, but get as many drivers as you can, give them lorries, even the lorry you've got, give that to a driver, and then have 2 garages, and then quick travel from one garage to another. It would take time, it wouldn't cost you money, and in that time your drivers are making you money. To the point where you could buy yourself a lorry, and then you could do the driving yourself, but driving a lorry yourself isn't a quicker way, it's not as quick a way to make money as just like, you know, quick travel from this garage to that garage. And you just keep doing that until you fill up the garages with enough drivers and you're making steady income. And you'd be like, I don't need to do this anymore, I'm just going to drive. Because in all the time I've been driving, I've made about €1 million. And that's been like an hour. Yeah, just over an hour of driving and I've made €1 million. And that's just from the 240 drivers I've got working for me.
Go straight on.
So, yeah. Cool. So really, it doesn't matter whether I make money or not on any of these jobs. I'm just doing it for fun. Oh, and I'm also doing it for experience. So, come out to a roundabout. I don't think anyone else is streaming any JDLE tonight. No, that's right. Hemi did say
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
he's going to be streaming on Thursdays from now on, and he's going to alternate. One week will be 4TN, the other week will be JDLE. Gotta admit, I'm looking forward to... I think this week is JDLE, but the week after will be 4TN, and we've got a guest coming on to talk about mud floods, which is good because I've been meaning to do a bit more research into the inundation of sand and how deserts are a recent phenomenon, and there are these there are entire civilizations buried underneath the sand. Why did it happen? How did it happen? When did it happen? And I think that will coincide a lot with mud flood.
Please mind the speed limit.
So let's slow down, because if I'm right, this is the really awful. Yeah, I've actually rolled over on that turning before, so seem to be going back and forth on this road quite a lot.
Please mind the speed limit.
I think because his name's in green, he's probably the session host. So yeah. Alright, there we go. 50. So
At the
let's
roundabout, take the
slow it
second
down.
exit.
And just going there.
Exit now.
Right, let's carry on.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
So I'm 160 kilometres, that's 100 miles to go. Hey, 100 miles to go, there we go. Now, in my game preferences, I've got it set to, when I get to the destination, to go random. So random will give means that
Keep
the
left.
computer randomly chooses a safe parking or a hard parking. Now, but because this is somebody else's
Keep
game, maybe that doesn't apply to me. I'll have to find out. This is new territory for me. See this? This here is a single carriageway. It's a single stretch of road with 4 lanes. Single carriageway. And this road we're coming on to now is also a single carriageway. Because it's one stretch of road, undivided road. I mean, I know there's a paint line in it. But the thing is, I can go into the wrong lane like that. And I can go into it. A dual carriageway
Caution.
is where it's
Please mind
physically
the speed.
impossible to go from one road to another because there's a ditch or an Armco barrier or trees in the middle. Also found that very interesting. I was doing a speed awareness course and it says I should do 50 now and I don't see why,
Please
so
mind the
I'm not
speed
bothering. I was on the speed awareness course and they were saying like on a dual carriageway you can get done for speeding, go at this speed, and on a single carriageway you get done for slower speeds. And they said, does anyone know what the difference is? And I just thought it was the number of lanes. And it's like, nope, it was explained to me.
Caution.
It's
Please mind the speed.
whether there's an actual separation of the road. Okay, so now I can do 80, it says. Right, I think that's sufficient light. I'm just going to put my side lights on instead, or daytime running lights. And hey, Tallinn, that's an Estonian town, so yeah, 100 kilometers to go. We'll soon be there. So yeah. Yeah, let's carry on trucking. 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 Let's do some trucking now. Nice Estonian roads, plenty of trees here, there and everywhere. Oh, and there's a rest area. Well, actually, that looks quite nice, that rest area. Cool. Oh, I could have actually done with the rest. Never mind. 80 kilometers to go. I'm sure there'll be a spot to rest up somewhere. You know what? Let's speed it up a bit, shall we? Do 95. That's close to 60 miles an hour. Let's pretend I'm driving a
Please
car
mind the speed limit.
and not a lorry. And say, yeah, I can do 60 on this road, no problem. There we go, 95. And then look, there's another rest area
Caution.
coming up.
Please mind the speed limit.
Nope, not just yet. But there's a rest area, so I'm gonna go in for that. So should be after the Armco barrier, right? Yep, here it is.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Yes, you most certainly will.
When possible, make a U-turn.
I will do no... Hey look, I can just stop my engine. Alright. Let's stop right here then. You went to grab a coffee. Whoops. Grab 2 coffees then. Give me heart palpitations. So, go forwards. And... Yep, that's looking good. So it's 20 past 6 in the morning, and we're ready to get rocking. Let's get back on the road.
Turn left.
Speeding
Caution.
offence.
Please mind the speed.
Oh, I see. That parking area was speed limited, but now it's 80. Let's do 100. Let's get it up there. Get up to 100. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh, you want me to have my lights on during the day? Okay, there we go. There's my lights on during the day. And then...
Go straight on. Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I might actually be going a bit too fast on these roads. That would suck if I got right to the end and then I went a bit too fast at the end. So let's just bring down the speed gradually. Now it's 80. Oh, and it takes a day and an age to build the speed back up. Thanks for the convoy. I need to get myself on mic to talk. Yep. So that's a good call on getting yourself a mic. Makes your CB radio a lot easier.
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
Oh, now it's 70. Okay, bring it down again. There we are. So, just get through this little area. Don't you ever get tired of playing retired German corporate worker simulator, Hobbit? You know, when I first watched people playing Euro Truck Simulator, just like, why on earth would you want to do this as a game? And then I started playing it, I was like, oh wow, I'm really enjoying this. You're driving along and it feels good, and yeah, it's nice. It's a good job. You sat at your office desk and you get to see all this nice scenery day in, day out. And occasionally you question, why is this road 90 when the other one was 70 and that road was 50 and this one was 80? Do these numbers make any sense? Not really. And this bit, like up here, it says 90, but I'm hovering over the brake, I'm getting ready to slow down, I'm pushing on the brake now, so there we go. Yeah, 70 is a sensible speed for this.
Keep right, and then continue straight on.
Tallinn. I think that's the capital of Estonia, right? Seem to remember that from playing Command & Conquer.
Turn right.
It would give you information like gross domestic product, capital city, population statistics, like all these and sort of like cool facts, and it just okay, Mr. Car Transporter, coming in to ruin my day. It's a gateway drug. We lost our Hobbit. Yes, it really... Well, the thing is, if I didn't enjoy driving, I wouldn't enjoy a game about driving. So, long before I knew Euro Truck Simulator, I wanted to drive because I enjoyed it. And I've driven from... Okay, it took me 3 days, because we did sort of stop halfway through France, but I've driven from the middle of England to Dover to Belgium, from Belgium to the middle of France to the south of France. And I drove all the way up from France to Belgium, and then when I was in Belgium I drove up to the Netherlands to get a bit of puff, and left that in a place where it's legal to leave those things. Yes. Totally. But anyway, we've come to the end of our destination, where the thirsty Estonians really want this Polish non-alcoholic beer. So here we are in... Oh, and it's a nice simple one. So this will be good.
Turn
So-
left.
What I'll do is just get to right to the end here, and then do that.
It was a nice ride.
Was it? Yeah, actually, I suppose it was. But I'm not expecting a sat-nav to say such things to me. And stop. Right. So, ready to unload the trailer. It's not my trailer, they want it. And that's it. There we go. Job completed. 1,000 kilometres, just like that. It was an urgent delivery but thing as well. So. Okay, thanks very much. I'm going to get going now. That was fun. Bye. So, I'll go in convoys. Leave session. Yep. Right. There we go. Accept progress. Now, convoys. And let's go for lowest latency. No. Gammon Martin. Romania. GRGB. Demakers. No. Need my UK drives convey. Convoys UCBs. Join selected. Right. There we go. So they've got nearly all of the right, so let's have a look. Where is everybody? There. One's there. Okay, okie dokie. Let's have a look at convoy browser. So he's going from Southampton to there. Floor panels. Roll moderate.
Hello.
Hello, looking to join a convoy.
I'm about to pick a load up. Within.
Alright, I'll quick travel to your destination.
As well.
So let's quick travel to where he is.
Stavanger.
Rightio, here I am in Stavanger. Teesside Andy. Yeah, there we go. Well, yeah, if he's called Teesside Andy, that might well be Morgoth. One of them is called Curry Knight too. Please do be delivering Bob, mate, an open cloth. But who is Big Daff 3XXXZZ MPA?
Are you taking a job from that place where you just said?
Time to hit the road.
I'm just picking one up now. Yeah, take it.
Right, you are. Join your job, Teesside.
Roger that.
So, owns truck. There we go. Take the job. Won't bother using my own curtain
Time to get the
cider.
job done.
Shit, I'll just sit here with you, not sure, man.
That's look left, look right, look left again. Yep.
Turn right. Go straight on.
I like the Griffin livery on your Scania.
You want mate?
I was admiring the paint job on your Scania.
It's not a bad little paint job, like.
I really don't like the entrances to the IKEA. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Oh. Oh, I'm in the wrong area. Whoops, wrong loading bay.
Were you in 2 minutes? I'm just picking up.
Okay, so you drive on the right, so this one should... Yeah, I was right. It opens on the right. Welcome to Definitely Not IKEA. Yep, there's one for me. I should go back to Scania.
If you're not sure.
Thanks, buddy. Because in this game, I'm known as not sure. This is the wrong angle. This is not how to do it. This is bad. Don't do it this way. Yep, that's definitely not how to do it. So, watch and learn. This is not how to couple up to a trailer.
Ready to roll.
Oh, parking brakes engaged. Right, trailer's loaded. I'll see you shortly.
Yeah, we're only like other side of the road to you, mate, so.
Thank you kindly. Right, so this is a convoy. How exciting is that?
Turn left.
Oh, they're waiting for me at the dock.
Turn
Hello,
right.
sailor.
And then continue straight on.
Give us the honk when you're in, go on.
Ready when you guys are.
See that? Yeah, let's go.
Go straight on. Turn right.
Very good. He's using his indicators like a man should.
Oh, mounted the curb there. Naughty, naughty.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Right, second exit.
Exit now. Keep left. Exit left.
This is fun. So these are... again, the idea that these vehicles, what you're seeing in game, are operated by the... I mean, you drive on the road and you see all the other cars operated by human beings. Not interesting. But, hey look, virtual lorries in the game being driven by other people. Cool. I like it. And, yeah, we're seeing that my lorry doesn't have the same acceleration as those do. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn my speed up to 85. There we go. Now I'm going to bring it down again. And yeah.
Set cruise for 50.
Go straight on.
Cruise for 50.
I've just had to convert to metric in my head. I'm doing that now. So, yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, this looks proper official and stuff. Here's Morgoth telling me to set my cruiser's speed limit to 50. So, miles per hour. I didn't want to tell him saying that, well, all my dials are in metric, so... yeah. Cool. Very good. I mean, I could get closer, but at the same time... Let me see. Ah, the dotted lines have gone. When the dotted lines are back, I will count as it leaves Big Dav's X3 XZZs. And, yeah. So we'll count how many seconds it takes for one of the lines to go from his thing to my thing.
Some nice views, isn't there, on this game?
Wish I could stop and look.
Way better than when I first started playing this. Yeah, graphics have got a lot better over here.
Must admit, I'm very impressed with how they've done nighttime lighting. Oh, look, they're really ahead of me now. I'm going to have to speed up.
Well, it's like really drove at night for the past few weeks.
Go straight on.
I must have turned my cruise control off.
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
Look at that. Well, at least my brakes are working well. That's good to know.
Toll booth coming up, guys. Aye.
Go straight on.
Acknowledged.
Caution. Please mind the speed
I like
limit.
them all. Just going straight through it.
Oh, don't even have to slow down.
Yeah, they're alright. I used to always stop at the money one. Yeah, I always used to, but then I found out that you could actually drive through it
Caution.
once.
Please
So
mind
it
the
makes
speed
it easy.
limit.
Right, I'm going to speed for a bit just to catch up with them. which you definitely don't do in real life.
Caution. Please mind the
You
speed
got
limit.
shot there. Come on.
Sorry, I was being a slowpoke. I've caught up to you now.
See you on that now.
So, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. So I'm 5 seconds behind Big Dav.
I think they need to do something about the AI traffic. Yeah, not
At the
right, you know,
roundabout,
spec
take
of
the
it.
second exit.
Early days, yeah.
No, the caused
Exit
some
now.
accident. Well, yeah, that van pulled straight away from the hill, like.
Ah, it could be like the French system where you've got to give way to traffic coming in from the right unless you're on the priority road.
Yeah. Are we still sticking at 50? You want to go faster or 50 enough? I'm not bothered, mate. Whatever you guys want to do.
Well, I can't accelerate that fast, so I'm happy with 50.
It is then. Sounds good enough today. Pretty sure I've seen you earlier, Andy. Really? Whereabouts? You were in a game with like Monkey and all them lot. Oh yeah, coming. I thought it was Brandon's server. Ah, right. I was gonna say that monkey geezer was just crashing it over with it. Yeah, you get idiots like that. That's why I didn't used to play the online trucking one. Oh, Chuckers MP or whatever. Yeah, you had too many idiots on that. Yeah, they used to crash into you, but you'd get banned for it. Yeah, they just drive down the wrong side, don't they, and just hit you full force.
1 and 2 and...
Right.
1 and 2 and... Yeah, so I'm about 2 seconds behind Big Dave now.
First day I played this, I went into a room and there was someone like that. Yeah, they just come from all over, don't they?
Go straight on.
Watch out, accident. Alright, nice one.
Get ready to turn right.
What do they get out of the game though, doing stuff like that? No, you just piss people off, don't you?
Oops. Sorry.
Yeah, big time.
Turn right.
Just ruins games for it all.
I've got a red light, so I've got to wait.
It's all good, I'll slow down a bit. Yeah, the AI traffic's gonna slow us down, look at them. Oh yeah, I see it. Ah, jeez, man. Yeah, I just pulled out straight in front of me.
Caution. Please mind the
With
speed
regards to those acting like idiots, yeah, I mean, they're just kids, aren't they? But, I mean, for some of us, I will be... Oh, okay, yeah, just you stop there, mate. Some of us, I'm going to be doing my first day of lorry training tomorrow, so I'm trying to pretend it's real.
Turn right.
You actually doing lorry jams in real life?
Yeah, I've passed my Category C theory test, so tomorrow I'm doing my Category C rigid body training.
Oh, decent there. I hope it goes well, pal. Get onto them fucking, you know, them big, like I drive, 40 tonners and stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing some curtain sizes towards farms and such, but probably need my Category E for that.
Go straight on.
Alright, go for it, lad. Get
Get
someone in
ready
down
to
here.
turn right. Turn right.
Best thing I ever did was doing truck driving. Best thing I ever did.
Well, I've always enjoyed driving, but if you're not
Go
the
straight
trucker
on.
and you're not a bus driver, the commercial opportunities are limited.
Yeah.
Right, let's try and
Well,
follow.
like I say, mate, I've been, what, driving for 2 years now, something like that.
Oh, well, that answers my question. Will I want to play this game if I'm actually doing it for real?
Probably not.
I mean, it's like asking a chef, does he want to do cooking at home when he does it for a job?
Yeah.
Right, and let's just magic ourselves to the next bit.
I don't think I've ever been here.
Finding new route.
Are we?
Hello, who tends the fire? Welcome to my multiplayer game. Oh, parking brakes engaged. Whoops. Let's not tell these guys about it. Yeah, and try not to hit that the
Get
stop
ready
sign.
to turn right. Turn right.
Does anybody need any fuel or like that? No, I'm good at the moment.
Caution. Please mind your
All
speed
right.
limit.
Just give us a shout out if you need fuel or a sleeper out like that. I've got 900 miles left. I'm alright.
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
No. That's a giveaway line,
Get
exactly.
ready to turn left. Turn left.
Ah, got a red light again. I have to wait.
Right, yeah. Just got 30 till he catches it. Alright, sounds good. Not sure, do you want to take the lead?
Yeah, I'll lead the convoy. Give us a minute. Almost up to you guys now.
I'll sit back.
Caution.
Then we can
Please
stay at
mind
your
the speed
pace then, can't we?
I do like this new DAF XG, but it's a bit slow.
Caution. Please
Yeah, I
mind the
got
speed
myself
limit.
one of them. I liked it, but like you say, it's a bit sluggish, isn't it? It's got a nice paint job on it, though. Tell you that.
Alright, there we are. I'm up to speed.
Go straight on.
What, you setting cruising at 50?
Yeah, that's right. 50 miles an hour. Right, so now that I'm the convoy leader, I'm going to try and do what definitely not Morgoth was doing, and I'll have to point out any changes in the road, hazards. I need to map one of the keys on my steering wheel to push to talk, but won't do it just not just yet.
Go straight on.
Come on, join our convoy. Do 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 do. Here is a convoy. Do 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 do.
What
Convoy.
truck do you drive in real life, Dave? Scania. You, old? It's it's a mid-range one. Like, it's not old, it's not new, it's just, Next gen or like the one I'm driving? What are you driving now? I can't tell, isn't it?
Go straight on.
Scania R 2009. It's newer than that one. Who do you work for? I drive for a local company called TF. For leads and stuff.
Sorry. Fuel tanker in front of me decided to tap on the brakes.
Yeah, I've seen that, mate. So you will always drive a belt as well, like? No, I work for the council. Alright.
Go straight on.
Is that TEF in Scarborough? Yeah.
Oh, doxy information now.
Seen a couple of their motors about. They're not a bad company, like, but...
So out of curiosity, if you're working for the council, do you still have to do tacos and, or do you just have a domestic log sheet?
I'm not actually a wagon driver, but our bin wagons, they don't have tacos in them.
Yeah,
Because they work local, they don't have to have them.
that's right. All of that stuff is still fresh in my head. I got 96% on theory, 96% on the CPC, so I was happy with that.
Oh, that CPC, how boring is that? Awful, isn't it? Yeah, we had to do that to drive vans. I've never known. It's pretty much exactly like theory test, but it's just, I don't know. Yeah, it's just boring.
I never realised I'd have to learn French in order to do CPC, but all the terms are in French.
Go straight on.
Yeah, we had to, I drive a council cage van, and we had to sit a CPC, and all it was about trucks, tacos and things like that. We don't use them. Well,
well, when I did theory test, it were all about, you know, like motorbikes and everything. It causes most like slips on roads and stuff like that. Not to do with truck driving.
Who comes up with this shit?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we drive like transit vans for the Iveco vans, cage vans. And they're teaching us about tacos and blind spots of trucks and with trailers. What the hell?
Wasn't believable.
Well, sorry, lane closure. Terribly sorry. Yeah, so I guess your brakes are working then.
Caution. Please mind
Yeah,
the speed
yeah,
limit.
my brakes work.
Alright, so as we're all apprised of the theory, 2-second gap.
Oh, I've been doing it.
I use the back of your truck as a brake.
I didn't even notice it.
Go straight on.
I'm not gonna lie, I nearly slapped straight to the back of you.
Oh dear, I'm sorry.
11% damage.
Well,
He's wiping up his tears.
just send the invoices to my address. I'll get the damages covered.
It is like real life.
I've had to do 75 to catch up with you a lot.
I've just knocked my speed down, but now I see Andy's behind me. I'm going to go back up to 50.
Yeah, that's fine.
Anyway, I imagine you've got a massive turbocharged engine in your Scania. You can go fast.
Yeah, usually in the back of you.
I will try and scan the road ahead and keep you apprised of any lane closures or accidents.
Oh, screen freeze. What happened there?
Oh, you alright?
I got a screen freeze there.
Yeah, you just stopped in the middle of the road then.
Ah.
Must have been your cable loading in or something.
Welcome to beta testing for the multiplayer.
Aye, that's true.
Okay, I'm bringing my speed back up now, and if you want to go ahead of me, I'll follow.
That's okay, it was just the screen freeze.
Just like real life.
How long before it is actually like this, where you're sat at home driving a truck?
Won't be long, will it? Wasn't it only last week that some Japanese geezer made a flying car or something?
Oh, I don't know, I never seen that, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Japanese man, they're so...
Get
so
ready to
far
slow
ahead of the
down.
time, you know what I mean? It's unbelievable.
I can imagine unmanned lorries happening within my lifetime, but they'll probably like demand a man's at the wheel because just like with pilots, somebody's got to watch the dials.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the thing is, though, yeah, will you need to, will you still need to have qualifications to drive the truck or not?
I can imagine it being a lot like a pilot, because for decades aircraft have been fly-by-wire, and you just have the autopilot do all the course changes for you, and then the pilots just supervise the systems.
Yeah, that's true. The thing they have to do is land plane and take off, don't they?
Yeah, you want a pilot there for when the autopilot can't do it for you and you need to take manual control.
Well, look at those unmanned drones the Americans and that use.
Yeah, true.
Well, they're building artificial brains now for the Tesla cars, which each of the Teslas counts as the eyes and ears of that robot, and it's watching how people drive and it's learning.
Scary, isn't it?
Oh, you think that's bad? I was watching an Ocado warehouse in London. 2,300 robots, all picking and placing things into shopping baskets.
I don't know if you've ever watched that film, I Robot, but I never thought in my lifetime yet I'd have a robot, you know, working for me. But it's weird, man.
Well, my granddad saw it. He was a sprayer at Morris Garages, and he was the robots were following his movements, how he sprayed, and then they just copied him from every job since then. It's like, yeah, we don't need you anymore. You can go.
Bad, isn't it?
That's it, we're inventing these things to replace us.
Yeah. We'll all be like the people from Wally, won't we? Sitting them over in chairs, just, you know, doing fuck all with our lives,
Keep
man.
right.
Well, that's a better future than Judge Dredd. Alright, get ready to come off the motorway.
Who were you guy on microphone then?
I think it was that though. Been missing him.
Hey, you're right.
Wonder what that beep 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 noise means.
Where you been at?
Turn left.
I just went and had a smoke.
What was it? A Cuban?
Not far off.
Hey all. Hello, Pro.
So this is the new convoy thing of Euro Truck Simulator, and I've got to say, I'm impressed.
Turn right.
Quickly go for a... I'll quickly go for a smoke after this and then I'll do another convoy with you.
Get ready to turn left.
Yeah, I'm just in London and Homegrown and
Turn
DLC.
left.
Yeah, I know that's a downside of it, but I'm all new to this, but hopefully by a couple of weeks I get it all of them.
Tell you what, you can buy them cheap sometimes. If you go to, you know, websites online, you can buy them dirt cheap.
Have a look later.
Ah, nice and easy then. Okie dokie. That's what I like. Nice and easy.
Is this a non-collision zone here?
It is, yeah.
Just didn't want to crash straight into the back of you, that's all.
Right, that was a lot of fun. Thank you guys. I'm gonna head off now.
Boom.
See you later.
Yep, good night.
See you later, bud.
So, there we have it. That was Euro Trucking with real world truckers, and Morgoth was there too on the council. Like, I thought he worked in a warehouse, and I need a proper radio sign off. Well, Toodle Pip's good enough. So thanks for watching my stream. You may now go away. Go away.